How did I get here? To the point, little bros versus big bros in the NFC Championship game. Whoever wins is bad. For me. Y'all are going to be playing the Super Bowl in Levi Stadium. The year Levi Stadium hosts the Super Bowl is the year either the Rams or the Seahawks will be in the Super Bowl. Why couldn't we just been in the Super Bowl last year when the Eagles won? Why? What is going on in my football life right now, man? But let's go ahead and check out this game preview by the NFL. Hopefully it don't block the reaction because sometimes they do. Let's get it, man.
7 keys each team needs.
Oh, yeah. Before I start, too, make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at CutOffNate. If I haven't followed y'all back, just DM me, and I'll follow y'all at CutOffNate. I'm going to show y'all right here. Hold on. CutOffNate right here. So make sure y'all follow me, all right? Follow me at CutOffNate, and if I haven't followed you back, just DM me, follow back, and I got you. Let's get it.
Needs to find to unlock the door to the Super Bowl. Name your third favorite installment in a trilogy. Best possible matchup, the rubber match, courtesy of the best.
Did you just say this is the best possible matchup? Yo, I'm about to throw it before Sunday even hit, bro.
Best division in the NFC. LA Rams, winners of back-to-back road playoff games, showed they can pull out a close one, can win in the elements, all in front of a raucous crowd.
And it's good!
Chicago, y'all was my only hope.
Go to the championship game.
My last hope.
We get the number one scoring offense versus the number one scoring defense, playoff style. Seattle Seahawks just blew a fellow playoff team out with its quarterback throwing for less than 120.
Like, you didn't even have to bring that up. We understand we got our backs blown out in Seattle, but do you have to tell me that we got our backs blown up in BTA style? You didn't have to tell me that. You could have just left that out.
25 yards, its 1,700-yard receiver finishing with less than 20 yards.
And you showed me
Not
Jansen
sure Luke
emotes?
made the right call. Might have been wise to join the dark side after all.
In trouble. Sacked. Ball is out. Seattle has it. Party's on in the Emerald City.
Luke, I am your father, cause I am a baller. Okay, so round 3, and here's what's kinda strange. The number one scoring defense this season, the Seattle Seahawks, have only let one team score 21 plus points on them in their last 7. The one team, the Rams, week 16, who they outscored.
And this Thursday night football game was arguably top 3, or y'all could even say the best game of the regular season, so who knows what we got in store for the NFC Championship game. And you know the 12 going to show up. The crowd in Seattle about to be berserk. It's going to be insane, y'all. Cinema.
38-37 in an OT classic.
Sam steps, looks, throws back in the end zone. Touchdown! Seahawks!
But when the number one scoring offense in the NFL, the LA Rams, prevailed in Week 11, they won by a whopping 21-19 final.
Throws middle, it's intercepted again!
And it's crazy. This is the game Sam Darnold threw a Wendy's 4 for 4, and the Seahawks still had a chance to win. That's why I'm gonna say my predictions for the end of the video.
And you can't be serious.
LA secondary picked off Sam Darnold 4 times, no touchdowns allowed, which brings us to Seattle's first key. They need Yosemite Sam to show up, not the Sixth Sense Darnold. When Seattle won, Darnold threw a couple of first half picks, but turned it around with 2 second half TDs, came through in the clutch.
Darnold has time, looks inside.
Now, I will say, if Sam Darnold plays a good game first quarter through the fourth, yeah, this game over with. If Sam Darnold has a legacy game just throughout the whole game and no mess up, no throwing interceptions, oh yeah, Lil Bros and the Rams is over for y'all. Might as well book y'all a flight to sit right next to me in Cancun.
It's caught.
But whoever loses this game, I got to see right here Warren for y'all, man. Hard and ready.
Seahawks win the game.
Sammy D threw for 270 and 279 yards versus LA.
When the hell we start
Played
calling him
through
that?
an oblique injury in their divisional round win, only threw 17 times, just
why y'all keep showing this
124
game?
yards, but completed 12 passes over 7 yards per attempt, a TD, no picks, a 110 rate.
49ers drop out of a blitz. Throw, it's caught. Oh, man. Weave that in there somehow.
Darnold hasn't been what you'd call on fire down the stretch, though. It's rare to see him shine without Jackson Smith and Jigba doing the same, of course, so he's their second key. Hauled in Darnold's lone TD versus the Niners.
Darnold looking, firing, end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
Just 19 yards, though. Had one game like last week's during the regular season versus Minnesota, just 23 yards, 92 yards and 2 touchdowns the week that followed. 105 yards versus LA when they lost, 96 and a TD when they prevailed, so plenty effective versus LA secondary.
JSN, who cuts back up inside.
Yeah, secondary for the Rams isn't fucking with JSN. JSN is easily having over 50+ yards, so if y'all want to bet on that, go ahead. That's easy money. I'm personally betting on that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Terrific route run by Jackson Smith and Jigba.
He getting 50+.
The
easily.
Jilted X. Cooper Kupp gets to face his old employer with the stakes as high as they could be, led Seattle in receiving yards in their win over the Niners, 5 catches, 60 yards.
Throws one deep, has a man, and it's Cooper Kupp right at the sticks.
Tight end A.J. Barner, quiet.
Is it crazy? I'm still having nightmares of cool. I'm still having nightmares about that shit.
In that win, has had plenty of big games, though, scored versus the Rams in their Week 16 victory.
Darnold stops, throws back to the right. Pull that one out of your bag of tricks.
So LA's first key, disrupt the Darnold-JSN connection. Their secondary play, really, which has been a little sketchy in spots as of late. When they lost to Seattle, they let both guys have huge second halves, beat them when they held Darnold in check to the end. They picked him off 6 times in their 2 games, and their DBs just picked off Caleb Williams 3 times. Clock struck midnight for the Bears. They ripped that glass slipper right off.
I'm still mad about this play because it was second down right here, right? Bro, I'm still talking about this shit to this day. Bruh, he did not have to throw it like that at all. Just needed to pick up a first down. You would have been in field goal range. None of this shit will be happening right now. Caleb.
He's got time. Shot downfield in trouble. Is intercepted.
Rams secondary played the pass strong in 2025, so it's not a stretch for them to win battles with quarterbacks. Key number 3 for Seattle, their rush attack, keeping LA's defense honest. Kenneth Walker was solid in their loss to the Rams, 67 yards, 4-2 a run, plus a touchdown. But when they beat LA, he scored along with 100 yards on 9.1 a pop.
Breaks it outside 50. He's down in the 40s on the run. Touchdown! Seahawks!
Walker,
No,
the
Cam
star
this
of
time
their
for the
offense
Seahawks
in their
too.
divisional round win,
Speedy recovery to Cam.
116 yards on 6.1 per attempt, cashed it in 3 times, too.
Kenneth Walker again, to the left, sprinting through. Walker's got another.
He's just electric in the open field.
Walker has hit at 6'1 or better 3 of his last 4 games. LA's front just faced an elite running back duo, held DeAndre Swift to 4 a carry, Kyle Monungai to 2.8 per.
It's a run. It's Monungai. No!
Now to LA's second key, its own rush attack. Kyron Williams finished under 3.5 per try in their loss to Seattle, hit at 7.6 per when they won, 91 yards plus a TD.
It's a gun run, right side. Kyron Williams punches it in.
It's the efficiency factor for both backs. Williams racked up 87 yards versus Chicago, scored twice.
Kyron Williams bouncing to the outside. Williams to the
Kyron
end
Williams
zone.
is a dog.
And Kyron also has a running mate in Blake Corum, just 19
Blake
yards
Corum,
versus
too.
the Bears. But Seattle's fourth key make LA's offense
run punch right
one-dimensional.
there.
No harder defense for a back to be efficient against than Seattle's this season. Held CMC to 35 yards, only 3.2 per attempt.
4th and 1. Gonna run a little option, and that's not gonna work.
That play had no chance.
This isn't to say Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams aren't bigger keys, so to speak, but Nacua and Stafford had crazy good outings in that Week 16 game, and they lost. Stafford only threw for 130 yards, Nacua 75 when they won. But their big 3 still are key to the outcome. Stafford with 5 total touchdowns versus the Hawks without getting picked. He hung 450-plus yards on the Seahawks secondary, Week 16.
Stafford has time to deal. Caught middle, Matthew.
The Seahawks secondary.
I mean, that's good stats, bro. You can't beat that. Obviously, I feel like the best quarterback in the playoffs now, obviously, when the playoffs started, was Josh Allen. But now at this very point, got to say Matthew Stafford number 1, Drake May number 2 from the way he's been playing. Sam Darnold number 3, and then the quarterback for the Broncos now because Bo Nix is out. So, yeah, he will be number 4.
Week 16.
Stafford has time to deal. Caught middle. Matthew Stafford put it on his number.
Stafford no TD passes versus the Bears, though. Only 6.1 per attempt, a 67 rate game. Not one of his best.
Flushed, floats it out to Parkinson. Couldn't bring it in. And Stafford, after the hot start, has been cold of late.
Was it the cold, his middle finger being banged up, a little of both? Adams just 24 yards versus the Bears. The Hawks held him to a...
I forgot about Stafford finger. Will that come into play on how Stafford plays this week against the Seahawks? Possibly. I feel like Stafford's still going to play good, though.
1-yard TD reception on 8 targets when they lost to LA. He didn't play the second time around, which led to Nakua's outburst. He put up the best receiving game of the year in that one. 12
These
catches.
Stats is nasty, bro. 225 total yards, 2 touchdowns. Shit. Oh my God.
225 yards, 2 scores.
That's nasty.
That's how stars are born. Big games like this. Puka Nacua is on a completely different level right now.
Nakua 56 yards versus Chicago.
Pressure on. The throw is caught. Nacua. First down.
So key number 5 for Seattle, find a way to contain those 3. They are equipped for it. They have an elite secondary, held Brock Purdy to 15 of 27 passing.
Bro, it's like every time you think it's over with, they just hit me with another one, bro. Every time I think it's done, they not talking about the Seahawks and Niners no more. They hit me with another one. I'm about to leave a dislike on this video, NFL. No cap. You're going to be wondering why you got a dislike. It's going to be me. I'm going to say it right here, right now.
5.2 per attempt a week ago, held him to 140 yards.
These Seahawks are something else. So hard to get any yard. Couple turnovers, why not?
Safety Kobe Bryant returned last week. 2 targets, no catches allowed, 1 pass defensed. Nick Ammanwari knocked a ball away. Reek Woolen knocked down 2 Purdy passes. Josh Jobe, no receptions allowed. Devin Witherspoon, 7 targets, only 29 yards allowed. Hawks number 1 versus wide receivers in 2025, held every San Francisco wideout under 25 yards.
He has time. Looking deep, throwing that way. It's high and incomplete.
If this is the year defense is supposed to live up to that old saying, Seattle is in good shape, they held San Francisco to 6 points. No red zone trips allowed.
Incredible season, another game-changing play for the Seahawks.
Don't y'all dare spam 6 points in my comments. Don't do it. I know y'all thinking about it. I understand. We only had 6 points.
Hawks defense.
Slight blind spot. They didn't play tight ends great this year. Did give up 59 yards to Jake Tonjes.
Steps away, being chased, throws it back.
Shout out to Tonjes. Stepping up for George Kittle.
Stafford regularly dips into his tight ends too, so make that their 4th key. Tyler Higbee a 27-yard catch last week. Colby Parkinson 56 yards.
Stafford out quick. Little pick. Sets Parkinson free for a big gain.
LA's 5th key, making sure Stafford has time to find those blokes. Seahawks' beefy pass rush didn't sack Stafford once in either game. That's unusual for them, so making getting to him their...
Yeah, Seahawks definitely getting a set this week. I smell it. I see it coming.
6th key, Leonard Williams had a sack and 2 QB hits versus San Francisco. DeMarcus Lawrence had 1 and 3 QB hits.
Can't find him. Gets clocked. Ball is loose. DeMarcus Lawrence with the big hit.
Byron Murphy, Uchenna Nwosu also loom and will do battle with an O-line that gave up the fewest sacks in 2025, but LA allowed 4 sacks versus Chicago. Right guard Kevin Dotson gave up 1. Right tackle Warren McClendon gave up 2.
I literally can't believe the amount of success they're having off the edge here.
LA's own pass rush, their 6th key then. Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner, Byron Young couldn't track down Caleb once on 42 tries. He is hard to reach. They didn't bury Darnold once when they beat him and picked him off 4 times, but they did get to him 4 times in the shootout at the OK Corral.
Extra pressure. Look out. Darnold Got him by the ankle.
How that grass say, Sam?
Darnold took 2 sacks on 17 pass attempts in the divisional. Center Jalen Sundell gave up 1. Kenneth Walker gave up the other. They got blitzed 36% of the time, gave up a 36% pressure rate. Both those figures a little on the high side.
Pressure. Rolling away. He is sacked for a big loss.
And that does not help the oblique.
Hawks like their line, though. Abraham Lucas, Anthony Bradford, Gray Zabel, Charles Cross, all aiding an offense that produced 34 points in their playoff win, 4 for 6 in the red zone.
Just seal the edge untouched for Walker. The dam has broken.
Seattle's number 3 scoring offense versus LA's number 10 scoring defense, coming off a nice showing, holding Chicago to 17 points.
He's in trouble. Durant's got this one. Interception.
Special teams, each team's final key. Jason Myers 2 for 2 on field goal tries versus San Francisco, 5 for 5 on extra points. They have a second team All-Pro punter in Michael Dixon, and Rashid Shaheed had that huge kickoff return.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. As soon as the narrators started talking about special teams, I knew Rashid Shaheed was coming, bruh. I knew it.
Do anything in the passing game, but made his offensive presence felt with a 30-yard run, a major X factor.
Here's Shaheed on the end around. He could fly. We've seen it already.
And in the clutch, made both extra points and both field goals.
And Harrison Mevis ends their year of special teams woes.
Seattle 7-2 versus 500-plus teams, 7-2 with the 12s on their side. The Rams 6-3 now versus teams with more wins than losses, 7-4 away from home after last week.
And the Rams are bound for the Great Northwest for the third act in the trilogy.
The Rams and Seahawks rivalry really got going when the
What the
Hawks
hell?
were placed in the NFC West back in
Oh, here throwing throwback games and shit. Man, I want to hear about the now. All right, let's get to the predictions, man. They definitely gonna polyblock this part. All right, what the fuck? I mean, it's even. All right, 3-5 with the Rams, 5 with the Seahawks. This man Jeremiah, yo, he used to always pick against the 49ers, bro. He picking the Seahawks. He got a close game. Okay. I mean, majority is saying a close game. What the fuck is this shit? 29-28. All right, I'm going to give y'all my prediction. I got, I think the Seahawks going to win this game. Yeah. Number 1 seed at home. Every time the Seahawks been number 1 seed, they've been to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I like the odds on that. I think Sam Darnold, he's finally going to have a good game against the Rams. There's no way you have another bad game. You're at home. The crowd needs to hype you up. And I feel like the 12 going to do that. They're going to hype up Sam Darnold. He ain't going to have a bad game. He's going to have an all-around good game. There's no way you having a 4-piece with back-to-back games. Last year when you was with the Vikings, twice this season. Hey, don't go 4 for 4, bro. Come on, Sam. There's no way you go 4 for 4 having bad games against the Rams. So with that being said, I got the Seahawks beating the Rams. I'm not good with final scores, like with the numbers, so I'm going to just say how much I think the Seahawks going to win. I definitely think is it going to be close? Yeah, it's going to be close. Yeah. I got the Seahawks winning by I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say 10 or 14, Seahawks going to win. Comment down below y'all score prediction, and I'm going to see y'all Sunday.